Hey guys, Dominic and Marie from Genuine Reels, and usually, I just put up some clips of Monster Mania, like very brief clips. Usually, every time we go to Monster Mania, we'll have a video thing, and this year we went to Fridays. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about everything, try to squeeze it in a nutshell, but this year was Monster Mania 39, a big one. Paul Rubens, Tim Curry, John Carpenter, the kids from It, a bunch of other shit. Everybody knows if you're watching.
Yeah.
So usually we'll film a video, I'll go around, and we'll just, get the whole convention. Now, all the video I just showed, or I'm showing after this, is all we have. I'm showing, talking, whatever.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is because we went to Friday's show, and now, let's be fair. We've always been happy with Monster Mania in the past. We've gone to the 3-day ones. We've gone for a day here and there. And, I've always been satisfied. The lines have never been, super ridiculous. The photo ops are newer. Yeah. And I believe they're a little problematic. We'll get into that. But we did meet Pee Wee Herman. Paul Rubens himself. That was my main goal. I dragged Marie along for that. We got a picture. I'm putting it up right now.
Yeah.
But we did wait a long time. How long did we wait about?
2 hours.
About 2 hours, roughly.
2 hours.
But the shitstorm that ensued the following days, we went on Friday night. We only went Friday, but I'm active in viewing the messages on the Facebook and stuff like that. And I looked for updates and stuff like that. And people are pissed.
Yeah.
The consensus.
Yeah.
Now, my brother met Sean Astin. He was downstairs waiting in line to meet him at the table. We were upstairs waiting for Paul Rubens and saw Sean Astin up there.
Right.
There was a big delay with that. There was also an incident with Kane Hodder. Now, I could be completely wrong on this. My brother saw somebody with his arm cut open, bleeding, running around, getting, put in an ambulance downstairs, and it ended up that apparently Kane Hodder accidentally cut somebody's arm, but that was not Kane Hodder's fault from what I'm hearing.
Right.
It was a sharpened knife, and, unbeknownst to him.
Right.
And this is what happened, but now we're doing this. I'm doing this video. We're doing this video because, like I said, usually we'll go into, the fun of it and stuff like that, but, apparently, and yet again, I don't want to bash the Monster Mania people, but apparently they're deleting comments and all this stuff that's going on their Facebook of people getting VIP tickets, getting any tickets, pre-sale tickets, and getting denied because the fire marshal apparently stopped letting people in. Now, as long as we thought we waited, we didn't really walk the floor or anything like that because we were waiting for Pee Wee the whole time, but, we've walked the floor before, so.
Right.
But, we made out pretty good considering because the horror stories, literal, pun intended, horror stories we're hearing about people being turned down who had tickets. The scariest thing is people who said oh, I had 3 photo ops and I went outside, to get fresh air and they wouldn't let me back in because they said they reach max capacity. What is going on here? What are your thoughts on this, Maria? I know I'm hogging this.
No, it's okay. Like you were saying, too, we never had a problem with Monster Mania before. That was honestly my favorite con that I've ever been to. I like the fact that it was small, but obviously as it grows, you're doing 3 a year, you're going to get a bigger crowd, and I just think that it's that time where they have to change the venue because as soon as we got to Monster Mania, even with the parking, nobody knew what was going on. Every single time we would ask a staff member, one person would tell us one thing. We would ask somebody else the same question. They would tell us a completely different thing. Yeah. There was a lot of miscommunication, and, honestly, we were lucky. I hate to say it, we only had to wait 2 hours. Some people are waiting 4 hours.
And didn't even get, my intention was to meet John Carpenter, which from what I heard was another nightmare. So I had the photo op with Paul Rubens, and my original plan from past experiences going to Monster Mania was I'll shoot downstairs, I'll go meet John Carpenter, I'll wait a little bit, and I'll meet him. That wasn't happening. It was, impossible. They pulled him off, and then they did his photo ops, and since the photo ops were running late, but, how do you resolve this now? Yeah. How do you resolve this?
That's the biggest thing, and I think it's really unfair that they're just deleting the comments. And not responding and saying, at least say, we don't know, we were unprepared, we didn't know it was going to draw this big of a crowd, at least being honest with us, and, next time that we do this, we're going to resolve these issues. You know, and that's where you need to move on from here instead of just like deleting the comments and pretending like they never, because they know they're fucking up.
Well, this is the problem.
They know that they're fucking up.
Listen, these people have been doing, I don't know them personally, but they've been doing this con for years. It's been successful. You can't, listen, we've had good times there. I'm not going to sit there and bash the people. And I got my picture with fucking Pee-wee, so I'm happy. But like at the end of the day, you need to address this. There's another con coming up in August, of course, where already Robert England's confirmed, you know, Coral from Walking Dead's going to be there, Andrew McCarthy so far. And like, my plan was to go to that one too. But like, what's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? First of all, we didn't buy tickets online. We waited online for a bit to get the Friday ticket. I never really had a problem going there and getting a ticket, so I wasn't planning, but it was a little bit of a long wait. But, you know, people have commented, I'm trying to speak for the people that I've seen talking about it, and, you know, people saying, like, don't oversell the show. And, don't oversell the show. We shouldn't have been maybe able to get in if it was like that. You should be saying, instead of worrying about the big picture of making money, you should be saying, hey, cut it off.
At least put on, like, sold out, you know? Like,
sold out,
before people drive 3 hours to go.
Well, we're only like an hour and a half away, but there's people that were like 5 hours away that drove, and they weren't even able to get in.
Right, exactly. That's just, like, that's ridiculous.
It's greed.
I'm sorry.
It's greed. And it's a lot of other things. You know? I just
think that, look, shit happens. You know, this is probably the biggest crowd that they've had. They weren't expecting it, and I think that they just need to communicate better. Like, the staff had no fucking idea what was going on. Clearly, they're trying to just ignore this and still do the same thing. Like, it shouldn't be this way. They should be refunding people's money. They should be on top of this, because if they want another successful con like this, they need to resolve it.
You don't want to lose people, you know. And like, even with the staff, what you're saying, like, I don't want to sit there and bash the staff. I know these people are under a lot of stress.
And they're volunteers.
They were shorthanded.
They're shorthanded.
But like, there's got to be some communication too. Like, we pre-purchased the Pee-wee photo op. Now, walking into the hotel, when we first got there, I saw a line outside that was leading outside. Now, I heard it was a photo op, but I said, I got my ticket. I don't need to get it.
Exactly.
Then I found out that, no, I do have to get on that line, because you need to get a physical stub that they want you to present over there. And then that was waiting online for that, for a ticket I essentially already purchased. Then the communication of, oh, I had a digital download, and the girl didn't, you know, give me a stub for that. So then I had a problem with that. I mean, what is, like, there needs to be a communication. Like we were saying, I think you were saying, like, there needs to be somebody outside going, like, photo ops, any photo ops, get in line now, get a physical ticket, not like...
No, you need people on, like, a microphone. Or, like, people just screaming at you. Like, you need people screaming at you to be like, this is the line for this! This is the line for this! Like, you need that. They even, I mean... Comic-Con is still a shit show. Like, it's like, you know, sardines. But at least they have that. At least they have, like, yelling, I'm yelling at you. Well, they need people to yell at us to be like, this is the line for this. This is what you have to do here. This is what you have to do there. Or signs.
And you have to act accordingly to what the guests you have. Now, obviously, you know, this con has grown over the years. But when you have a guest list like they had, let's talk, like, first of all, let's talk in the horror community. John Carpenter's huge. So you know he's going to have a big draw. You know, people like Sean Astin, who of course popped up recently in Stranger Things, is going to have a huge draw. The It Kids are going to have a huge draw.
Exactly.
Paul Rubens, who's huge, just past horror and everything, is going to have a big crowd. You need to realize Tim Curry, not to mention Tim Curry, like, huge.
Tim Curry alone.
They had a great list this year, but look, nobody was able to meet anybody. A lot of people, and I'm not saying nobody, but like a lot of people weren't able to do what they wanted to do, even if they pre-purchase shit. You need to, you know, consider these things and keep count of what you're selling, the number of people and the tickets. And honestly, this is the first time, like I said, we did a photo op. I enjoyed the photo op. I thought it was awesome. It's great that I have this great picture of Pee-wee. But at the same time, I think the photo op causes more problems because, like I said to my brother, he was downstairs waiting for Sean Astin. Meanwhile, Sean Astin was upstairs, so they were basically holding that line, and then you had to wait to get to till he finished his photo op. And the same thing with Pee Wee Herman. At a certain time, they pull him away from the table. John Carpenter, at a certain time, they pull him away from the table, and you're holding up the lines. I don't know. What would fans want? I don't know if you're watching this and you're a fan. Would you rather have just a table? Do you need the professional photo op? Could your friend take a picture? Could the person there take a picture? because I'd just rather have a picture with them.
Well, honestly, I think maybe it should either be organized into like certain days, like Friday they do table signings, Saturday you do photo ops.
That's good too.
Something like that. Or at least be like, at this time, 8:45, the tables are closed.
Right.
Now we're doing photo ops for this particular person. Put up a sign. We're closed right now. We'll be back in 15 minutes, whatever. If people still wanted to wait there for however long that was, then that's on them. But at least you're communicating to everybody else, this is what's going on. They won't be back till this particular time, so if they want to come back to line up.
Exactly. There shouldn't be...
You're able to... Because I wanted to walk around for the vendors, and I didn't get to do that. That's why I go. I like to look at the shit.
That's the thing, too. You expect to go there and wait. Like, obviously, I didn't go and set, like, Pee-wee fucking Herman, Paul Rubens is going to be like, hey, just you, come on. You can 5 minutes. I knew I was going to wait. Yeah. But I also didn't realize the gravity of, like, you're going to be waiting there all night and not to get to do anything else. Right. I didn't get to do anything else. We didn't get to do anything else. I feel bad. I feel more bad for Marie because I pulled her in on this. She's got a Pee-wee Herman picture. Yeah. But still, like, you know, I wanted to plan. I wanted to see more people. I wanted to attempt to see more people, and you couldn't do that. And the other thing people are bringing up, too, is venue. Maybe it's time... to do a bigger venue, or at least in a situation like this where you're like, holy shit, we're going to sell this many tickets. I know you can't ever know what you're going to sell until you sell them, but have some kind of plan. Yeah. Because now, what is the future now? You know, now people are pissed. People are going to dispute the shit out of their credit cards, because if I bought Pee-wee Herman on my card because I was worried about the whole photo op. I didn't know how it worked, and I was like, well, if something happens, I'm disputing it. Anybody who bought tickets and didn't get in or didn't, dispute the shit out of that. Like, fuck that. Like, I mean, what's right is right. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. If I get screwed over, right is right. I'm going to screw everybody else over. So if I'm pulling money out of somebody else's hands to get my money back, shit, do it. Because fuck everybody. You deserve to get what's yours. Well,
the reason why people prepay is because they want to guarantee a spot. Yeah. And especially if you're spending a whole bunch of money for the VIP, that's what you're paying for. Right. So that's what you should be getting. So people who are saying, oh, I was, gypped out of $150, that's a lot of money. Yeah. Like, people use that money for rent or whatever. Right, like, that's a lot. That's ridiculous. Exactly. That's ridiculous. And the thing about it is, like, shit happens. I get it. Like, Monster Mania, whatever, shit happens. But you need to be communicating this to your customers. You need to. Yeah. You need to be like, hey, we fucked up. We really fucked up. Next year or next time that we do this, it's not going to be as bad. We're going to get our shit together. But they're just ignoring it.
And this is, this has been going on for a long time. Obviously, they've been doing this a long time, this con, and we've been satisfied. And you want to keep that. You don't want to see Monster Mania, like, never happen again. Right. But you want, like, come on. You got to, what are we doing? They're going to take a big hit with this. You got to figure out what's happening. Maybe the venue... Maybe they have outgrown the venue.
I think so.
Maybe you need a little bit of a bigger venue, a little bit more walking room too. Let's like talk. Yeah. Let's put the cards on the table, because I saw people saying it too. Like, dangerous. That's why the fire marshal came there and shut the shit down. Because it's dangerous. God forbid there's a fire. Yeah. What do you do? Yeah. What do you do if you're trapped in a room with people you can't even walk? Also, I went blank now. I'm just ranting. But what do you do? Then also, that's what I was going to say. The machete thing, obviously, I don't know what the hell happened exactly with that. If somebody could explain that to me play by play, I'd really appreciate it. Because my brother just saw a guy running around with his arm cut. But what are we doing in this day and age, too, with checking people's bags and what's a weapon, what's not a weapon? Right. We didn't get checked at all.
No, I had a backpack and...
Yeah, you had she could have been like a tiny little terrorist. Like, really, seriously.
I mean, I'm not.
We are not terrorists. We are not terrorists. It's going to be on the 10 o'clock news.
But no, I have to say, though, like, a lot of the times I'm sure that they didn't check bags is because the monster community, like the horror community, are really good
nice people. Good
really
people.
Fucking awesome people. Most of them are really awesome people.
Listen, there's always a bad seed in there.
Right. But like the draw was so large this time, and there was so much variety besides just like horror movie fans. Right. Like, that's even more. Not to be like other people are bad.
Right, and even to protect the guests.
Absolutely.
I mean, really, like, not saying that our lives aren't important, but like, you know, walking up to any of these guests too, you know, you don't want somebody to walk up to you, and shit has happened in the past, you know, stuff, there's horror stories out there.
Of course.
And you need to be more aware of this too.
100%.
So, yeah, that's our rant.
Yeah.
As of now, as of filming this, it's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
On the weekend. So, right now, Monster Mania is still going on.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, that's another thing too, where you're not communicating with your base, where they're deleting... You know, because they deleted a status that had about 1,200 comments the last time I saw, of fans being very pissed and guests being turned down after 5 hours of wait after purchasing their tickets. And instead of, like, addressing it, because there were honest people on there that were like, oh, I got Sunday tickets. Could I come tomorrow? Is it gonna be? And nobody's answering anybody because the thing got deleted. Why don't you post a comment? Listen, we're overcrowded. Be advised. Anything. Don't delete the comments. That's not the right thing to do. And the best is, but people started commenting on other pictures, and then they're deleting those.
Yeah.
So as of now, at 1 o'clock on Sunday, March 11th, 2018, I don't know what's going on at the con. Right now, it could be nice and breezy, and it could have worked out. I don't know. We're going to find out, obviously, after. There's got to be some kind of statement from the people that run it afterwards, because, listen, August is just around the corner, and people are going to cancel their tickets or whatever if you don't fix this. So, let us know how your experience was if you were at Monster Mania, whatever the number it is, 29?
39?
Is it 39?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, Monster Mania 39. So, yeah, let us know what your experience was. And, yeah, that's basically it. Did you get what you came for? And,
yeah, did you get what you came for? And what was your experience? What do you think that they should do next? Like,
what's the next step?
Yeah, what's the next step?
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Good luck.
All right, Monster Mania, bound 39. Lower that radio. Copyright. Come, Marie. We got Sal. The back of his head. We got the back of Chrissy's head. Peace. And we got Pee Wee Herman. Ha! But if you wait around a while, I'll make you fall for me. I promise you I will. Hey Sal, I got you. You want candid camera. Monster Mania detour. Sal's got to tape his bumper on. Oh wow, this is good. Wow, you know what? You know you haven't hit rock bottom until you're fucking taping your bumper on in a fucking rest stop in New Jersey right now.
You know, it wasn't my fault.
When we're going to meet fucking Pee Wee Herman. I want to show you planes, you know, because then the people see it and they'll be like, oh man, I'm going to take this guy's car or his life or something. They can do stuff like that. Wow, it's like, you can't even notice it. Do you guys, did we see it? No, where's the tape start? Fucking loser. Are we done? Can we go? You got to tape this fucking bumper on? Why do you have Gorilla Glue? What are you fucking killing people? Keeps Gorilla Glue in his backseat. Sal, question. Why you dressed like a hitman?
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, is that?
Okay. This is ridiculous. Are we done here?
Okay.
Alright, can we go back to the Monster Mania?
Okay.
Alright, come on, it's cold.
You gotta keep a. Oh, she's going next to her. This way you gotta keep a
crowbar?
A golf. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have crowbarred the old
cart.
woman to death if she would have cut me off at a gas station. Oh, here we go. You believe in love after love after love. Sonny Bono crashed into a tree. They were married, but they got divorced way before that. Rest in peace, Sonny Bono. I'm sorry.
Chaz Bono.
My sister always calls me.
We fucked up. We didn't buy tickets.
It was like, no. It could be worse.
It's true. You got all the important stuff, like Pee Wee Herman. Carry that proudly. All right. What do we got? We got Joe Pantaleone.
Tom Bernie Lomax.
Oh, Bernie! Look at Bernie Lomax. The man loves us. Love it. Oh, he actually does look like him. Guys, everybody, Joey Pants. Joey Pants, Ali Sheedy. Look at this guy. He's a dude, right? He's a dude. Joey Pants. Ralph Cifaretto himself.